like a space in which perception is taking place. Who is the hearer of these sounds? Who is the feeler of the wind? What is it that's aware of that inner silence or perceive that serenity? Again, don't make anything up, don't imagine, it's pure feeling. Why am I saying these things? Because it's effortless. Be in this effortless place. Something wants to be efforting, but that's not you. That's just another thought, another movement. Maybe you're aware of that, but don't get connected with it. So anything can be perceived, but don't log in. Now, rather than paying attention to the things that may arise and pass, pay your attention only to the feeling of being, which is the space in which everything is appearing and disappearing, coming and going. Be only paying attention to the space. Be one with the space. Don't create. Is there any identity here?
No.
Is this a disappointing discovery?
Not at all.
No. Is there any suffering? Any confusion? So this is yourself. Where did it begin? Where does it begin, this? Does it have a beginning point?
No, I'm always here.
Yes.
And I didn't leave.
What about an end? Can you imagine an end like a kind of death or something? Can it die?
No.
No. Does it need to be famous? You've found it. You have found it. This is yourself. Whenever you want, when you go out of this room of being, you can take your mind back if you want from all the troubles and the attachments that you want.
Keep it.
Oh, I don't. Is it competitive? Is it jealous? Is it insecure? Is somebody disappointed about it? Like, where are the trumpets and the golden eagles? I mean, This is the source being. You have a dynamic life. You got the body also. This body is the expression of this is your dynamic sense of self that is connected to the source self, which is what you are. You're both. But this is your temporary. This is your time body. This is your time life. You can function. Hi, how you doing, John? How's mom? Fine? Okay, very good. And so this is moving like that. It is like, it's like there's an invisible umbilical cord leading back to that place that I'm speaking also. You are both. But in the place that you have been pointed, you can't talk about it. You can only be. So now the sense of the person, the dynamic sense is there. It's like a facade of the infinite space. And they are one. One side dynamic, one non-dynamic. One side totally timeless, another timeful. It's a time body. It's a time personality, changing. But against the background of your unchanging awareness self. It's the same for everyone. Can it go away? Can it fade? Like somebody comes and says, listen, I need to talk to you about something important. What, really? And then suddenly it is gone. Can it go? Can it go?
No.
No. Did it come?
I'm just here.
You're just here. So today you have bypassed a lot of things that were posing, like, I got this little problem, could you help me to do this? And you are sometimes I say you have to be the cow that jumped over the moon. People say cows cannot jump over the moon. What it means, jumped over the moon mind. We all come with problems about our mind, what's happening in the mind and the person. I have this problem, this thing, and this problem now. I said, how about if we just kind of jump completely over all your problems? All the ones you had in the past, all the ones you could possibly have in the future, and even the present one. Would you feel that is very irresponsible? Because, you got problems, you have to be realistic, you have to face your problems. Suppose it was shown you could jump over all of them because they're all just in the mind, they're not real. And I'm going to show you how. Come with me, look. Boom. Are you going to tell me now, yeah, but what about my problems? Can we go back and kind of fix those now? Yes. Does it mean that you have nothing to do in your dynamic life? No. There are things you will change. You may see more clearly now that there are some patterns or some behavior that you see it is not consistent with your flow. But now something is going to help you to correct those much more easily, because you're not coming from a personal perspective anymore. You're functioning from universal consciousness, not person. A person just keeps going around and trying things and manipulating and moving in a hurry and so on. But from your source self, you look, what is it? You are helping your dynamic life to flow. And even a great sage, if they had to teach the world something, they will have to teach through this dynamic being, through the sense of presence, through the sense I am. They have to come and express through this very sense, the sense I am. The sense I am is also the most perfect expression arising out of this place I show you. The sense I am is really the door that opens out into the phenomenal world. But behind it is total absoluteness. Are you understanding this energetically? Are you feeling it inside? Are you feeling it? Or is it mental? Please give me some feedback, because we can start talking about something else if you want. Yes. You have to be confirming this, because for many years, people study, and study. And at the end, you just got to and then, you can't make use of all you study. You can't let go of it. You become attached to it. And then you say, I know it, intellectually. But intellectual knowing is not knowing. You must experience here, you must know, like you know now. Because you know and you are. Your knowing and being are one now. It's not just you know in your head. You may know, but you are at the same time. And how do you know you're not just imagining this? Someone say, you know.
Yeah.
You feel like you're in a dream sleeping. Yes. If you know you're in a dream sleeping, you're at least awake to know that. What is dreamy about it? There's a beautiful detachment. You will not take things arising so seriously, because your beingness, it becomes very light. It's the person that takes things so seriously. The person is a very, very serious thing. It's more serious than a heart attack. The person is always personal and but your beingness is not like that. Feel it and say, feel it's abundant. It's abundant now. How much beingness did you get now? 30%? Huh? Full power. So my question still comes, can it wear off? And you are the perfect beings to ask this question, because you don't have to be theoretical about it. You can answer from your experience now. Can it wear off?
No.
Now. We'll see. Huh? Because now you know you've always been this. You said, no? But this has always been here. It's always been here. Maybe we have lived for many lifetimes without realizing this has always been there, and this is where you are. Possible? Yeah. Can you imagine someone who says, yes, I've got another 5 lives to live before I realize this? 5 more births I must take before I get to this. Would you like to congratulate them? So at least it's 5 and not 6, huh? No?
Thank you, Mooji.
Yes. This is what I came to point out. This is what I came to point out.